starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
The 28-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A good position to be in here, second and inches. Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So first and 10 now from the 30.
What's up?
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Huh? You're okay.
The full start backs him up 5, first and 15.
Oh, yeah.
Brady going to throw. And he'll get that to Fournette complete.
Oh, what?
He's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Fournette.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady, that's caught by Howard. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
25 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. A handoff to Fournette. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Brought down.
Next, the receivers don't spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Brady now to throw.
Oh, give me that!
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. The 30. 10. Touchdown. A rare pick 6 thrown by Tom Brady. He thrown only 14 regular season pick sixes in his career coming into this season. A couple others in the playoffs, the one to Robert Alford in Super Bowl 51. And you might remember the Titans' Logan Ryan doing it late in the wild card round loss a season ago. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Buccaneers nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for, and take it.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position of throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen.
And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. In one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play action now. Bridgewater sliding out of the pocket.
Come on, Bridgewater. The fuck?
Carlton Davis.
Why the fuck open?
When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Yeah, why the fuck are you running right with my dude?
Not quite to the 35. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
And it is still early, just the 1st quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Fournette, the ball carrier.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Brady to throw. This for his running back, McCoy. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly, and made a nice, sure tackle.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Shotgun now for Brady. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position.
Oh, he did.
On that drive.
Good deep, man.
Anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
A 49-yard.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
10 yards on the big.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
No gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater.
Come on, motherfucker.
Complete.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
This one now in their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Through 1 quarter, 9-7 our score.
Bucks 9, Panthers 7.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. A first carry now for Kofrani. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. Complete to his tight end, Seth DeValve. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing, Bridgewater. And that's complete to McCaffrey. The 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's
damn, dude, still on your block.
Stopped immediately.
The fuck?
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I would think as a play call, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
Throwing on 2nd down. Bridgewater. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown Panthers. Robbie Anderson. His 4th touchdown of the year. The Panthers are going to jump back in front.
For the point after.
And the lead is up to 5.
It is good. Makes the score Panthers 14. Buccaneers 9.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive with a kick. Most are with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. He finds McCoy. Unable to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Tampa Bay.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside. And that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And past the 35, he dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
A gain of 13.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Brady.
Damn it, I'm right fucking there. That should have been picked.
And inside the 20 before it's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
The Buccaneer first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run with Fournette. 9 yards on the run there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 8-yard line.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. A carry here for the big tight end. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
But not a fun game at all for anyone who's playing defense on the field at this point. They just gave up another first down on another good run. I wonder if the defense coordinator just says, let's sell out, play against the run, and not worry about getting beat by the pass.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run for it with Fournette.
Oh, man, come on.
Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. It'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
From the gun, it's Brady. And it'll be intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
15. Panthers 14. Ryan Suckup set to kick.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2 for 1 without ever even giving up the football. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now this time he'll look to throw. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up
I always
second.
laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And you see the clock almost empty. So
I call timeout.
Play in the second quarter. We have hit halftime.
Wow.
Still 2 more quarters to go.
He wasn't out of bounds either?
We'll be back after this.
Cheap ass game.
And it's on EA
Don't make a
Sports.
difference.
Well, Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Well, I guess he wasn't out of bounds. Wasn't paying attention. That's on me.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. We're just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Now Bridgewater. That one complete to Anderson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Complete to Robbie Anderson.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Open man is Anderson. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It's an 8-yard pickup that leads to a new set of downs.
49-yard line.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Davis. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey.
First down.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
Oh, he didn't get it. Well, come on, man.
Bounds all the way
Oh, he did.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half.
Damn. Cocksucker.
Looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet.
Come on, bro. That wasn't your fault. He's
trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. And again, it's Bridgewater. Thomas has got it, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. That sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Damn, get out my way, motherfucker.
This time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Bridgewater to throw it this time. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 11th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Well, we know he can run the ball. There he shows he has the ability to do a little bit more.
That's what you call a complete player. A guy who can run it, catch it, probably can protect the passer when necessary, but his skills are best used when you get the ball in his hands.
And that's the thing. When you've got an athlete like that, you want to get the ball to him in multiple ways, right?
Without a doubt, because he often creates mismatches about who can cover him, whether he's coming out of the backfield or even lining up like a receiver.
Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. Now whistles and a timeout signaled here by the offense, and that's their first of this second half. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. They go with McCaffrey. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Did I call that play?
He got it on the touchdown.
Motherfucker, I didn't call that play.
Get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
6-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Brady going to throw. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. But the Brady-Gronk connection, certainly something to watch here in the Bucs in 2020. Of Tom Brady's 541 touchdown passes coming into 2020, Gronk's 78 were the most of any receiver. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Fournette. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Brady escaping the pressure late. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Leonard Fournette. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Play action. Now it's Brady.
Get that shit out of here, nigga. Let's go.
Intended for Chris Godwin. Brings up.
Here's Brady Bunyan now. Not surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 11.
Ah, come on, man. He rushed me. Shit.
Before they can get the put away whistles as we come to the end of the third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't it?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
Oh, come on, man.
3 extra yards to the 43. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Bridgewater to throw it. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. He's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for nothing.
Of course.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Bridgewater taking a shot for Samuel.
Go, Samuels. Come on, motherfucker.
A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side.
Fuck, man. Catch the ball, dude. I'm done with you, man.
Picked off near the 29. And they will take over at the 20.
That is it, man. You gotta do something, man. I'm fucking... To be 87, you play like shit. You going...
6-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. He'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz call and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
After the sack on 1st down, Brady eluding the pressure right.
Oh, come on, man!
It's incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
As soon as I saw
That is trash, man.
my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space, because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Sam shed a nice tackle on that play. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. They'll try here as they keep it on the ground. He works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Getting toward the middle of the 4th quarter. With that lead, they go on runs like that.
I know we spent a lot of time looking at the timeout situation, clock management, but it's really not going to matter much if they can't stop them. And right now, they're really struggling to get them on the ground.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, this game's over.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Ball carrier.
Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Damn, man. Come on, joystick.
11 after only a yard.
Vita Vea on the stop. A 1-yard brings up 3rd and 6.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And this one is right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do and kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
1-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll outbreak from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Fournette, the ball carrier.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. To throw, it's Brady. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the line of scrimmage, he will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. A loss of a yard there to start out leads to a 2nd and 11. Bridgewater. He gets it to Thomas. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
4 yards.
They said their goal was to win 7 games. They've done that pretty early in the year.
I think it's time for them to elevate that number and really make a big push to finish this season strong.
it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
Who?
The Panthers are winners here, as we say. So
who is that?
from Charlotte.
Oh.